So tell me what is the issue here, Radhika?
Yes, sir. Just a
Yeah,
second.
sure.
Sir,
Hmm.
I will just run the program.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I am getting that main method is not found in the inheritance override.
Okay,
Sorry,
so yeah,
sorry,
sure.
sir. One second. So it is taking the another program output.
No problem. No problem. So you want to run the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, run it. No issues. Let's see. So you have to always understand vehicle. So first, what is the first thing, Radhika? Where the execution starts?
From the main method.
Main, right? So if you are running, if you are executing vehicle class, so does vehicle class has main method?
Sir, no, but even I have tried with the single also.
Okay, try with single.
Yeah.
So make sure you don't have the same class name. Okay, try with single. Right click, run configurations. Try with single. Let's see if
I
that
have
in.
to, sir, actually class I have created as an vehicle. So now
That's
I
all
have
right.
to
That's
create
not.
the class as a single or
That's totally fine. So this
okay.
is where we have one more advantage of an IDE, where
Okay.
you can run a number of classes, even though vehicle class.java is mentioned. Just try
Okay.
with single. Okay.
Now I should remove the vehicle and I should
Vehicle, remove the vehicle. Try
okay.
with single. It should work. Okay. Now, so exception
Actually,
thread
basically,
main.
their flap bracket is not closed.
Which one?
The error it is showing there, na?
Yeah.
See,
The braces.
one more
Flap
bracket.
brackets you had closed.
Good. Working fine, Radhika. Thanks for
Yes.
the help, man. Okay. Good. Good.
Okay. Maybe even in the other programs also same issue I am facing, I think so.
Yeah. Sure. So you have
Um,
director.java, director as a class which you want to execute. But what is the class you really want to execute? You have that. Try to add run
yeah,
configuration.
I will just remove one more main method, sir.
Yeah, sure.
For the trial, I have mentioned it.
This will have an issue, Radhika. Because director you're running, director doesn't have a main method.
But in the multi-level I have, sir.
Okay.
Actually.
So you have to make sure run configurations, multi-level
Yeah.
inheritance will be there. Okay. First you
Okay.
save this file. First you save this file.
Okay, sir. Once.
Control S. Yeah.
Done. Sir.
Then okay. Same thing. Right click run configurations. I think it will work. Okay. So only this thing we are giving to make sure to make Eclipse understand which class we actually want to run. That's
Um,
it.
yeah.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
This is what I was getting in all the programs.
No problem. Okay, no problem. Do you want to explain at least one program? We'll give an opportunity for everyone.
Yeah.
Is it
Sure,
okay?
sir.
You can start. Good. Okay, which one you want to explain?
Any out of four, anyone is fine for me, sir.
Oh, you want me to choose? Okay. Explain the bank account and please increase the font a little bit so that
Sure.
people can see. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Carry on.
One second, sir.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, little big, little big. I think that one more level.
Okay.
That's good. Go
Yeah,
on.
fine. So whereas in this inheritance, it is based on the hierarchical. So whereas in the hierarchical, we will be having one class. For one class, we can have the multiple childs. So main parent class is an bank account. So in that I am creating one method that is D1 and I have mentioned one output statement. For this bank account, I am creating two childs. One is savings account and one more is current account.
Good. So, what is the main class? What is the parent here?
Parent is bank account,
Good. So, what are the childs of bank account?
saving account and as well as current account.
Good, good. Yeah. Thank you so much, Radhika. Add
Fine.
this program into the chat so that
Sure.
people can copy.
Sure.
And those guys in this program, everyone good?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Basically, whereas in the inheritance concept, whatever the features we have in the parent class, that has to be inherited to child class.
Yes.
Okay. But here in the bank account, I have one method that is
Mm.
D1.
Okay.
That is what features we have in the bank, like parent class.
Okay.
So when I will inherit the savings from the bank account, even this characteristic should be there even in the savings also, right?
Yes. You have to call A1.D1. Try that in after 21st line.
Oh, again, okay, fine.
So try type A1
A1,
dot.
okay.
Make sure D1 is there. Is there?
Ah, yes, sir. It
Good.
is in the bank account.
Yeah. That's fine. You can call it. You have created an object for savings account, which is a
Okay.
child of bank account. It should work.
Okay.
If you want, you can run once. I think if you give once, that is fine. If you have run before, it should have remembered. Okay, good. You can run.
Okay.
Working?
Like by using the savings account object also, I can call the parent methods.
Yes.
Okay.
All methods which are public, you can call. STDBs are private, right? That we'll see today in encapsulation. That's totally fine. So
Sure.
whatever parent class should have, it can be called.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, Radhika.
Thank you, sir.
You can add this program in the chat.
Sure, sir.
You guys, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay, sure, Nayana. Share the screen.
Is my screen is visible?
Yes, it's visible. Could you increase the font a little bit, Nayana, so that it will be visible for the folks?
Where can I increase this?
Okay. Um, Radhika, could you tell how to zoom it in the Eclipse? Is it okay?
Control plus.
Windows, there is a editor option.
Sir, even we can go with the control plus.
Okay. I think Control Plus would be simple. Try that, Nayana. Windows, I think, Rajesh, it will be like little hectic. Try with Control Plus if that's okay. That's good. Awesome. Control minus will reduce, Nayana. Control
Oh,
plus will increase. Okay. I think this is totally fine. Okay. Tell me which program it is and what I explained.
yeah. Which one shall I go? Okay, company I'll go.
Okay, you can go.
Okay, here, like,
So
here I
company
have,
was the multi-level inheritance, I believe.
yeah.
Okay, go on.
Like here, I had called the director class. Okay, director name and the area where he works, and I had given a printer and statement system or like a director name, like make a strategy and decision for the company in the area, like in India. Like again, I had extended this director parent with the manager, where manager name had given and the department I had given, and like print out, like I had given the statement here, like Pramod is managing the team department, like tax analyst. Under the director name I'm giving Nayana, and the again the employee is extended with the manager, the another one, like employee name I had given Navin and the employee ID I had given like here. And again in the class in the public main, like employee detail I had created a object here, and I had called the like classes decision, and then manage team and the work here. If I run this, okay, let me run this. See, Naina makes a strategic decision for the company in India, and Pramod is managing the team tax analyze under Naina. Is working on the assigned task by Pramod. Please neglect the spellings.
That's all right. So now you are the director of the company, is it?
Yeah.
So Pramod is the manager and Naveen is the employee. Good, awesome. Hopefully, it'll become definitely soon. Thank you so much.
Thank
I think people have any doubt in multi-level inheritance, what Nayan has explained.
No.
Okay, good. Please add that program, Nayana, so in the chat. Okay, guys, we have two more programs who want to share next.
Okay, I'll go.
Go on, Sharath.
Is my screen visible?
It's visible. Good.
Okay, I'll explain polymorphism overriding. So here I create a class polymorphism override. Inside that I create a method int. Okay, and I'm printing amount paid through credit card is plus a, and I'm giving a return value a. So and
Mhm.
after that I'm creating one more. I'm creating one more class called pay method one. So and extends with a polymorphism or method overriding. So inside that I'm creating a, again I'm using a pay method. So and I'm printing a amount paid through UPI payment. And again I'm creating a one more class called payment method 2 and extends with a polymorphism method overriding. So again I create a method pay and I'm printing amount paid through cash payment. So here I created a main method and I'm calling a over. Okay, I'll go with the pay method. So if I run this, now I'm calling pay method 2. So I'm getting amount paid through cash payment is 3,000. So I'm mentioning 3,000 here.
Okay, awesome.
Now
Great.
I call polymorphism overriding.
Okay.
And, okay, how much I pay? Here I mentioned polymorphism. I see. ID. If I run this, oh, this. Oh, sorry, I have to run pay method, right? So I'll get the amount paid through credit card is 2,000.
Awesome, yeah.
You
So
want me to pay method one also?
that's totally fine. But this is a method overriding. What Sharath has explained is really, really good.
Yeah, method override. Yes.
Okay, good. Anyone has doubt in what Sharath is explaining? Everyone good? Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you, Sharath. You
Yeah,
can add the program in the description.
sure.
See? Awesome. So last one more program is there who wants to go. Preeti, you did anything programming or assignments?
No, sir. Actually, I was busy yesterday. That's why I didn't do.
Okay, no problem. Are you understanding? Are we good with inheritance concepts? Good. Good. Reshma, Rohit, anyone else have done?
Sir, which one is pending? Single level, right?
I think I've given 4, right? I don't remember. One more
Yes,
thing
sir.
was single level. Okay, go on.
Single level. Shall I share
Yeah,
my screen?
yeah, sure, go on.
I hope my screen is visible.
That's
So
visible.
yeah,
Yeah, please
so
increase the font. That's okay. You can try over the same thing, like Control Plus. That's okay.
no sir, Control Plus is not working. One
Okay,
second.
fine. Are you using Mac?
No sir,
Okay.
Windows only.
Okay.
So basically, I'm taking initial class name as vehicle info, and the category like I am taking this vehicle info as adventure vehicle. And in the first method, like I'm writing like welcome to category. So that is like basically adventure vehicle category. And in the second class, the second class is a car that it is extending the uh, properties of vehi info. So it is inheriting the property of vehi info. And like I have mentioned the method name as a model, string name like I have taken it as a Toyota Hilux, and int rank as a 1. So I'm printing like India's number one best adventure car is like Toyota Hilux, and like I'm creating an object of a child class that is car. So because this is inheriting the property of vehi info, so car c is equals to new car, and I am giving the method name c dot type and c dot model. So while running, it is giving welcome to adventure vehicle category. India's number one best adventure car is Toyota Hilux.
Good, good. You're into all these adventure cards in real life?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, yeah, great. Nice passion, by the way. Good, good. Thank you, Rajesh. Add the program in the description. Folks, people would have not understood. If they have not understood, please ask the doubts. So we'll start the today's topic, okay? Everyone all right with today's topic? Good. No doubts?
Yeah, sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah, sure. Go on, Sharat.
So, what's the difference between public and default?
Okay. Um, so there are levels.
Okay.
So highest level is public, where you can implement. Let's okay. I'll explain. I'll share the screen just a second. I'll explain through the program itself. Let me share the screen a second. Bear with me. My laptop is not that good, by the way. Okay, it might hang in between, so don't worry on it. Okay, let me know if my screen is visible. Okay, now,
Yeah. Yeah,
so
and I'll
what?
have a question to that. So, like,
Yeah, sure.
public, private, protected, and default we'll use, right? Where
Mhm.
exactly we'll use? Like, in which scenario we'll use?
Yeah, sure. Yesterday I was explaining one scenario
Yeah.
where if we are inheriting, let's say Rajesh, right? So remember Rajesh had a class yesterday where he had two people as hierarchical inheritance, Abhi and Anu.
Yeah.
So let's say something private if you want to use. For example, let's say data is in real life. Okay.
Okay.
Um, let's say you're getting some database value, maybe a token, something, which I'll keep private. Token, what can be a token? So if you are, we'll go little bit in that with API testing, but you just understand token is something which gives authentication, like username and password. Let's say you're
Okay.
logging into Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Internally, what is happening if you're logging with your name, Sharath, right?
Yeah.
Sharath has the name Sharath Kumar and password maybe let's say 123. So when you're trying to clicking on login, a token is generated in the backend. So
Yeah.
that token should be very private. So Rajesh will have its own token, even though Abhi and Anu are doing the taking the inheritance, Rajesh will have its own token. So one of the example which we can use, okay.
Okay.
Other one is public. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
So see, public is where let's say I'm putting public in TA equal to 10. Okay.
Okay.
So if you see in QA circle, what is the other error? Okay, let me put here. So in QSCircle, which I have created, we have a package. There's com.qscircle, there is a w3.qscircle. Okay.
Okay.
So if I've created this Rajesh class, let's say in com.qscircle. If I want to extract, inherit this particular class in another package, we can easily use it.
Okay.
Okay. This is public means allows accessing everywhere, doesn't matter anything.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's come to default. Let's say for default, we don't have to write anything. Most probably they are similar, but only difference is public has, if you give public class and default class, only difference I would say. So this class may not have like, okay, understand in real life, okay?
Okay.
So there's a public transport. It's a bus. Okay.
Okay.
It is accessible. Let's say if you want to go from let's say Manyata Tech Park to Bagman Tech Park, you can take a bus, you can go. Okay. Think public is a bus. Okay, public transport. Now, think default as a cab, but it's a public transport. Yeah, you have different kinds of apps to book, right? You don't have to stand in a particular place to book it, but it's still a public transport. Now, if you give this one as default, if you want to access it, you can still access it, but restriction level will be little low. What exactly is restricted? We'll see that in future. For that, we have to understand little more. Okay, now, so if you want to know the order, first is public. Public is the highest access level. You can give to class, you can give to methods, you can give to variables. So next comes default, which you don't have to give anything. So this class, Rajesh, is now the default class. Next comes protected. The last one is private, which we have seen here. So one of the real life example is token. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we can go a little deep, okay, I'll explain you. But you may understand public has a highest access level, private has a lowest access level.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Awesome. Any other doubts, guys?
And one more here is, we written public class Rajesh, right? So, and if you are creating one more class, like in the below you created Anu, right? So here we are not used public. So it defaultly consider it as a public, right? So a default.
It's a default.
It's default.
So, yeah. So one program, you can have one class as public. You see, I'm trying to do public. What is the error here? A public type must be defined as its own file. So in one file, there can only be one public class.
One public. Okay.
One public class. So even though class, if this is a default class, even though this has almost same access level in this own file, but creating public will only put for one class.
Yeah.
Now, what and all are there in this can also be inherited, everything. So Upper, in generally, there is not much difference, but if you want to go a little deeper, we can go, no issues.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Okay. Any more doubts, Bharat?
No, got it. Clear.
Okay, so anyone else has any more doubts?
Thank you.
No problem, buddy. Okay, chalo. Let's start today's session. Okay, let me start with. So in inheritance, we skipped one thing, right? You remember multiple inheritance? It can only be performed by what? Can class perform multiple inheritance?
No, sir.
No.
No, right?
Yes.
So that's what I was trying to explain here. So only interfaces will work. For understanding interfaces, we have to go one level deeper. So we'll first start with interfaces, or maybe an abstract class, then we'll go for multi-level inheritance. Okay, let's add something called abstract class. I'll explain what exactly abstract class, something like that. Okay. Let me click on finish. Now, so this is a public class now. Okay. So if you want to create a inheritance of some other class, let's say class, how will you write the inheritance concept? Let's say class, give any name. Tell me the syntax now.
Test you can take.
Okay, test, good. What is the next
Extend
one? Extends, good.
abstract class.
Extends abstract class. Good, this is working fine. Good. Okay. Now, what exactly the abstraction in real life? Hiding the data. That's it. It's called abstraction. But understand, abstract class is not completely abstract. Will come slowly one by one. So if you're creating a method, like let's say a non-static method, how you guys are usually giving it? What is syntax? Any
Non-static
syntax?
void. Sorry, int
Yeah,
void
go
or
ahead. Okay, void.
Void.
yeah,
So let's
void and
say something like that,
yeah,
and we are giving a body, right? Now,
yeah.
so if I want something as unique, something like let's say if I want, let's say this class can be animal class. Let's say the animal class is extending abstract class. So animals, all animals have four legs. Let's say even we have, but we are not to consider a social animal. We are considered social animal, not a real animal. If I want to write something unique, I think if I want to override it, okay, I can do simple concept instead of giving the body of the method. I can just write abstract instead of void. I can use some value. So count of legs, count of okay, okay. The class should be in Pascal case. Okay, this can be in camel case. So count of legs. And if you're doing anything with abstract, it should not have a body. Now, it is still having an error. Imagine. So remove abstract modifier or make animal abstract. If I put abstract, so any class which has an abstract method, at least one method, it should always be given an abstract class. Now, so what is there inside the count of legs? Is there any body?
No,
No, right? So this is called data hiding. So abstraction is nothing but what? Hiding, abstraction, hiding.
Hiding.
Okay. So now, so in which scenario this all can be used? Okay. So I'm just writing public class as a dummy. We are not using anything. Okay. Now, let's say the count of legs can be 4 for all the animals. Okay. Let's say I want to write something called void they breathe. Okay. Sorry, I'm always bad in writing spellings, so don't quote me on that. Let's say if I'm writing here, animals breathe. Okay. Now, I wrote a simple non-static method. Still, it didn't give me any error. Means abstract class, if you want to keep a keyword abstract, it has to at least have one method as abstract, and also it should not have any body. Or you can call there is no signature, only the signature will be open bracket, close bracket. Now, if I want to inherit this particular class, okay, let's say I can use any class, let's say tell any animal name.
Horse.
Horse, okay, let's say horse extends animal. Oh, sorry, extends spelling long, right? Okay, now what is the error here? Add unimplemented methods or make the horse abstract. So one more concept comes where if you want to abstract, if you want to inherit an abstract class, it has to be an abstract. Okay. So then how do we use this class? How can we implement this class? How can we implement this class? So if I don't extend this abstract class, okay, because we have not used anything here, okay. Now, if that's the case, can I use a class which is horse, which extends an abstract class, and I want to write something called void, same count of legs, and I want to give a sys out horse has 4 legs. Now, did I override this one? Method overriding?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Now, if I have overridden it, so previously when I told you the method override, I used 2 classes where I was adding a method name with data type, and all the body signature was there. So in this way, if you just define some object, don't give any body, isn't it very easier to use? I can just create a main method here, right? I can just create an object of horse h equal to new horse, h dot, you see count of legs getting. So if I run this, run as the application, so it will ask horse, I want to run horse, will it still work? Horse has 4 legs.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a basic idea of abstraction, but abstract class is not completely abstract. So it has a method which has no signature. Also, it has a method which has body, which has a proper signature. Or non-static or static method, doesn't matter. You can also have static methods. So for example, main is static method. It is not giving any error. So I've just gave one scenario where abstract class can be used, or tell any other method which it is common for all animals. I know breathe is common. Just for example, I wrote anything in common in animals.
Tail.
Tail. Okay, let's see. Good. We are not animals, we're social animals. Let's say I want to write public void tail. Okay, so see, we have no issues, no errors. Since it's an abstract class, we can use abstract methods. Okay, so now again I have to call something. Let's say void. Since we are giving here no signature, no body, if we are extending an abstract class, we have to give body to that particular object, or sorry, body to the particular method. So if we don't go with body, what it is telling us? Add unimplemented methods. Okay. So since it's a void, I should use tail, and I should give some body to this method to avoid getting an error. So let's say sys out horse has a tail, something, one tail. I don't know any animals has 2 tails. Horse has 1 tail, something like that I'm telling. See, again, no error. I can call this method here dot tail. Okay, let's go a little deeper. And if I remove this, do I have any error? Abstract class? Guys, error, right? Okay. So isn't it very easier? Since animal is one of the kingdom name, we can write all the attributes of a class, abstract class, which is animal, and we can call specific animal and have the signature of the objects. Understanding and abstraction? Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, like it's all about first we will hide the value, and then we'll create a method, and we'll call that whatever the value we done, we call it in a different method, right?
Whatever the methods has no body, means whatever is inside the method, we are doing data hiding. Okay.
Yeah.
But this method's value or the body or the proper signature or the proper syntax should be always given to the class which inherits this abstract class. So this
Okay.
is dummy, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay. I just created a simple class. So this is called defining an abstract method. Now, you might ask, only abstract method will be this. Can't you have abstract variable? Let's say abstract int a. What is the issue here? Remove invalid modifiers. Okay. So, can we have abstract variables? No. Okay, if I give syntax, it is not abstraction, right? It's an abstraction. Abstraction only happens with methods. Good?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Any other doubt? So if you have understood the abstraction, we'll go to inherit interfaces. So interface is a different concept altogether. Similar concept, but you have to understand little more. Have you guys understood it? Any questions? Any doubts? You want to see one more example of abstraction? If you're not understanding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you give one more example?
So, let me give one more example where we'll understand abstraction. Okay, now. So again, abstraction is hiding the details. What exactly are you hiding? We don't know what exactly is inside this. We are giving a proper signature. Signature means proper details of this method in a class which is extended. Okay. Let us understand one more. Second. So let me write one more class. Okay, tell me any class that can give signature and that can be used. Plans, plan class, something like that, I'll write. And I'll give this as abstract. Finish. Main method. Okay, so let's remove, even if you remove class as public, it will not give an error. Okay, now if it has abstract method, this class should have an abstract. Okay, else it will not work. So let me remove this. Right. Okay, so plans are green, abstract, void, color. Not all plants are green, but I'm just adding. Okay, plants do photosynthesis, right?
Yes.
Okay, so public void. Okay, photosynthesis. Okay, synthesis. Tell me one more thing with plant does.
All plants are root.
All plants are roots. Okay,
No.
public. Sorry, first void root. Okay, you may have one doubt. Can we add non-abstract methods? Can we do it? Can we add non-abstract method?
Yes.
Right? See, void test, something like that we can write, we can add a signature to. It is not giving an error because abstract class is not completely abstract. It can have non-abstract methods also. Can I write int a equal 10? Will it throw an error?
No.
No. Okay. Tell me one plant. Okay, I'll ask a question to anyone. Okay. Shailu Gowda, tell me a plant which you like. Any plant which you like. Shailu? Not there in the call? Okay. No issues. Rohit, are you there in the call?
Yes, sir.
Good, Rohit. Rohit, tell me one plant which you like.
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus. Good. Hibiscus. Okay. So hibiscus now extending plant class. So plant class is an abstract class. So we have an error here, but that's totally fine. It will asks us add unimplemented method. See, it already created unimplemented methods for us. Now, tell me what is the color of hibiscus, Rohit? Anything? I don't even know hibiscus what's color. Green? Can we go with green?
Yes,
Red?
sir.
Okay. Awesome. So let us write this out. Color is red. Color is red. Good. Now, does it perform photosynthesis? It performs. It might. It is red, right? I think red will not perform, right? Maybe. Does
Its
not.
flower color is red.
Okay, flower color. So the plant is not red, it's a green, right? So let's see it performs photosynthesis. It performs. I'm just writing photo for the time being. Okay. Now, does it have root? It has roots. It should have root. Otherwise, we'll not get something. It has roots. Okay. Now, should I add an object of hibiscus? Then only I can get all the methods, right? Let's say hibiscus h equal to new hibiscus. Okay. Can we do override here? Can you do this one? Plant class h equal to new hibiscus. Still not an issue. We can do like this also. Remember in method overriding I explained this is called runtime binding. Okay. We can do like this also. If I do h dot root, it is finding root. If I do h dot color, it is finding color. If I do h dot photosynthesis, it's also finding photosynthesis. Now, I also wrote some other thing, right? Int a equal to 10.
Yeah.
It's an abstract class, but still we were able to use this variable because it's not completely hiding things. Abstract class will not completely hide. Interfaces will completely hide. I will show you. I'll explain you in a little while. Okay. Let's say this out. If I want to write h dot I int a, I can just call a directly.
No, h dot, right?
See, sorry?
H
A
dot
is not static. H dot A, correct. That's what I was expecting. A is not static. That's why we are getting an error. Good. Are we good here? So if I run this, see again, it went to horse. So let me run our configurations. Let me go to plant class. Where is the plant class? If it's not here, that's fine. We'll just have this class altogether. Hibiscus. Hibiscus, run. See, it has roots, color is red, it performs photosynthesis and 10. Any doubts in abstraction?
No. Good.
No? Good. Okay. Anyone else has doubts? Rohit. Understood, Rohit? Good. Hibiscus is good.
Yes, sir.
You're awesome. Okay. Now, let us go one level deep and let us understand interfaces. So this is abstraction. Now we also have, see, there is something called a internally it is identifying. It's not a normal class, it's an abstract class. Now, let me create a simple class and I want to show you multiple inheritance. What exactly is multiple inheritance? If you remember, yesterday I showed you one concept, right? I'll just recreate that. So this is the parent. So this is the child. What kind of inheritance it is? Parent and child.
Simple inheritance.
Simple.
Parent and child.
Single, right?
Simple.
Single inheritance, simple inheritance.
Yeah.
I'm
Single.
getting single, right? Okay, good. Rajesh, you're making me confused. Okay, wait. I'm getting confused.
It's simple, right? Parent and child.
Okay, single. It is simple, but one level. Single inheritance. Single, one level, right? Okay, let's have this. So grandparent, great grandparent, grandparent, parent, child. What level of inheritance is it?
Multi-level.
Multi-level? Okay.
Yes.
Now, one parent has two child.
Hierarchy.
Good. Now we'll see this. So one child has two parents. So this is not possible at all in classes. Only it is possible in interfaces. Now we'll learn this concept. Okay. Any doubt in multi-level? What exactly I have to put the diagram? Any doubt?
No.
Both Divyas getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We don't have Divya today. Okay, good. No problem. Do we have Dharani here? Dharani also not joined. Okay. So let me create one simple class and let me add that class as multiple inheritance. And it's recommended is Pascal case. So I'll just add multiple inheritance capital. Good. Let me create a main method. Let me add finish. Now, so we can have one public class in a one single file. Even though if you don't put, it is totally fine. It is not an issue at all. Now, let us create two interfaces. Now, you have to just see interface, see the color here. You can see the color. What does it mean?
Keyword.
Keyword, good. Let me write interface Lavanya, something. So same. It has same body as a class. Interface also is a blueprint of a class. Tell me one more name which you want as an interface. Any name. One more actor, anyone. So I'm just shall I take Chaitra? Is it okay? Okay, good. So we have two interfaces, interface 1, interface 2, or interface Lavanya, interface Chaitra. Now, one more thing you have to understand, interface is completely abstraction. Means, see, if you want to write abstract, let's say Lavanya is a great listener, okay? Let me write listener. Okay, something like that. Did it throw any error? No, right? If I write void test something like this, if I write something, there is an error here. See, void is invalid type for variable test. It is considering test as a variable. Okay. If I just put like this also, what is the error here? Change test to default or test method to static or remove method body. If I put static, it is okay. If I write something here, wait, something high, implementation wise, it is taking a static method. What if this method has no static? What is the error here? There are three things. Right test to default. Default is what? Now, this is what question Sharath was asking. So after public, one more access level default, even though if you don't give method, it is expecting something because directly we should not add. Then we have to remove the body. So even if you remove the body, it is not giving an error. Right? So abstract void also is fine. If you just give void listener, this is also fine. Interfaces takes complete abstraction. If I write int a equal to 10, what? It is taking a as different, huh? Okay. Instead of listener, just let me write programmer. Okay, something like that. Okay, I'm writing spelling wrong. Okay, same thing I'll write here, but for Chaitra, I need two different attributes. Maybe Chaitra is a good singer. Maybe Chaitra is tell me one, Chaitra, tell me one quality of yours which you really like. Is Chaitra in the call?
Artist.
Artist. Okay, just let's say artist. Okay. Now, so now remember I told there is a concept of multiple inheritance. Okay. So multiple inheritance. If you're inheriting interface, there is a different keyword altogether. We should not use extends. What we should use?
Interface.
Interface.
Implements.
Implements. Okay. Implements Lavanya, and also I can give comma Chetra. See, now it is having an error. What is the issue here? Add unimplemented methods. See, I added singer, artist, programmer, listener. All these things we have added, right? Something will write. See, override means method overriding. Okay, so even if you remove, that's not an issue. Okay, just write this out. Singer. I'll just add same thing. Artist. I want to write good listener. I want to write good programmer. But I have put main method in the top. I have added other methods in the bottom. Is it still okay? Can I create an object here? Will it work? Or will it give any issue? Any issue? Am I audible, guys? Okay. I didn't get that, but so it's still fine. Okay, so I'm just asking you guys. Usually, you'll put main in the bottom right, and methods on what and all methods we create in the top. Now here it's a reverse scenario. Will it create an issue if I create an object or
No,
not?
sir.
No.
No.
Right? Why?
Wherever
Since-
it may be, a compiler will consider that is the beginning of the program. Through object, we are calling the method. So, of course, which will encounter and which will execute the method.
Good, great, Radhika. That's what I was expecting. So doesn't matter the position. Execution starts from main method. And here only we are calling each and every method. So that's good. See, multiple inheritance, MI, and new multiple inheritance. See, so MI dot, if I put artist, it's coming artist. MI dot singer, MI dot listener, MI dot, what is the last one? Programmer. Okay, so if you want to run this, run as, so I'll just run it again. So it became artist, singer, listener, programmer. Now, you may ask, in the different files and all, I was getting run configurations, right? Directly I gave here, how it took directly multiple inheritance, why it cannot take interface. Let's say I want to run Lavanya, okay? Can I run Lavanya? Will it throw an error? Okay, sorry, let me go here. Run as, run configurations. If I run Lavanya, what will happen? So, understand, Java is all about classes. Can I write Lavanya? So main method is not found, okay? Okay, let me give you main method. Can I still run Lavanya? I'm getting like I here, see? Am I getting anything? So remember what I told first. Interface is a blueprint of a class. Okay. Now, if I run anything here, let's just see this out. let's say high. We are actually implementing multiple inheritance, but I'm just giving you an example. Can we run a interface? So let's say I'm giving Lavanya. You can still run interface.
Yes.
Guys, confused? Okay, forget about this. At least you understood multiple inheritance. Any doubt? Any doubt in multiple inheritance? No doubts? Are we good? Do you want to take one program in multiple inheritance? Want to take one program?
Yes, sir.
Let me give one program, take 5 minutes and try to do like this. I'll just add this program in the description so that you can easily copy it. Guys, getting it? Two things we have discussed today: abstract class and interfaces. Only two things we have seen here today. Nothing else. So I'll just give one program. So let's see what exactly is there. I'm just seeing real life example. What you want? Just a second. Let me search a little bit. Okay. Can you guys write a simple program that is achievable with multiple inheritance? Here I have taken two interfaces. Okay, assignment. I'll share the assignments in the group. No problem. Go and share it. Okay. Just write a simple program. Take two interfaces. Let's say interface one is an animal. So interface two is a plant. Okay. Now create a class which can do multiple inheritance of an animal and plant. And write what is commonality between animal and plant. So call respiration method. Respiration is common in on 90% of the plants, almost all animals. Okay. Yeah. Add that one only. Add one method, respiration for animal plant. Add the method declaration in this class. Is it okay, guys? Do you want 5 minutes? Can you do it? Is it okay? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It take 5 minutes or maybe 4 minutes. 10:30 you can complete. Okay. Done, guys? Simple program, very simple. Done, anyone? Interfaces? Am I audible?
2 minutes, sir.
Okay, go on.
Done, sir.
Go on. Cool. Rajesh or Nana, anyone? If you're done, please share the screen. We'll see.
Shall I share, sir? Like, wait.
Yeah, you can share, Rajesh, if that's okay.
So getting my screen.
Yeah, sure. Go on.
Okay, so initially, like interface one is animal and interface two is a plant. So I have taken method as breathe and breathe in, and I have created an object of class multiple that implements animal and plant, and I'm calling a method like that is m dot breathe and breathe in. So these are the methods of interface that I'm calling it like sys out of a breathe is breathing and breathe in is like breathe in.
Okay. So you're implementing the multiple inheritance?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, can you run it? Good, awesome. So you understood the concept of inheritance here? Good. Anyone has doubts with Rajesh program? Okay. Thank you, Rajesh. Nayana, you want to share? So if you're talking, you're not audible. Okay.
I did same, sir. Same only. Just the name, like he had given breathe, I had given respiration. That's all.
Good, no
Same.
problem. So if the same program, that's totally good if you have run it. So guys understood the inheritance. Can we go to encapsulation? Abstraction is done, encapsulation, polymorphism we did. So we'll use this encapsulation and I'll tell you the definition. You guys tell me how it is different from abstraction. Okay. Totally fine? Good? Everyone is quiet today. What happened? If you guys are quiet, I'll understand that you are not understanding. Is that the case? Okay. So you know this, right? When you're doing stand-up comedians, have you seen any comedy shows? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have seen, right? So if the audience are quiet, then it's a nightmare for the comedians because whatever they do, the joke, right? What is it? They'll put the jokes. Unless and until the audience doesn't react to it, the comedians will know that it's not a perfect joke or the joke is not landing on this audience. So I feel today somehow people are not getting it. If that's the case, please do ask questions, okay? Is that the case? Okay, good.
Getting
Getting good, good. At least if someone are getting totally fine, I am not teaching in Sanskrit here. That's totally okay. So let me take one class, encapsulation. Okay. Now let us go to a different concept, which is encapsulation. What exactly is that? Encapsulation here, we will try to create private variables. Okay, we'll create a class. We'll make sure that class has everything private. For example, tell me something that you will have private in real life that you don't want anyone to have an access to it. Anything that you can think of.
In the regular life, whatever we are using the Android or iOS, we will be protecting by the passwords and all.
Okay, let's say password. Okay, good. That's what I was asking. Let me write. So tell me what should be the access level for that password. Private, public, protected.
Maybe private.
Okay. Chalo, let me take private. Maybe we are creating a password of numbers. Let me write private. Okay. Private. Let me write int password. Now, previously, if you remember, so when we had Rajesh class, right? Where is Rajesh? We had something called private string token. Okay. But this was only accessed in this class, but not in a class which is extending the Rajesh class in the inheritance concept. Right? Getting it? So still there is a way to get this private variable also. I'll tell you in encapsulation. Let's say in encapsulation, we are doing, let's say we have an app, we are definitely hide password. So if you're not hiding a password, the password, if people know the password, they'll log into your app, they'll see all the content, etc. It's private to a particular person. Till then, good, right? Now let us go little deeper. How do we get this method to understand how do we get this password? So there's something called getters and setters. What are these getters and setters? I'll tell you just in a second. How do we write a getters and setters? To get a password, we can use getters and setters. One second, guys. Okay. There is a concept called this, but I'll explain you, not an issue, in a while. What is this color meaning? Keyword?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let's say today Radhika opened her phone and she forgot the password. Something like that. There are a number of ways to get the password for her, two-factor authentication, etc., etc. Right? Let's say I'm just creating a public. Shall I write your name, Radhika? Is that okay? Public Radhika. Okay? And Radhika will need something called password. The same thing, okay? The same thing I'm using. Now, this password, I'm just using this dot password equal to password. I'll explain this in a second. Don't worry on it, okay? I'm just giving this dot password. So now we are getting an issue here. What exactly is the issue? Set method return type as void. Okay, let's set void because we don't have a return type. So we are calling this Radhika method. There should be somewhere to pass a password. So in real life, if you forget the password, it will ask you for the recovery mail ID, etc. Right? The same thing we're implementing here. I'm just writing public. Let's say password can be string. Okay, just let me put string for us to understand better. let me write this one as also string. So I'm writing public string as a return type. I'm just writing get password as a method. And if you write get password, there should be a return type. So I'm just writing a return type. Return type should be a password. I'll just explain, don't worry on that. This is called a getter. Getter, and now we have to write a setter also. What exactly the setter? We have to set a name, public, let's say set password, void set password. It should get a value, string password. New password. So here I'm telling this dot name, sorry, this dot password equal to new password. So now I'll explain this program now. Still it is not completed. Okay. So remember private, what is the access level of private? What exactly it means? Password, we have created something called private. So I told what is the access level of private?
Within the class.
Inside the class itself.
So yeah, the access level is inside the class itself. So again, let's go. Public, default, protected, and private. Till now understood this concept? Okay, now. So we have given this password, but we want to retrieve this password. So getting the encapsulation exactly means what? It actually hides the implementation of a variable private, so that we can access this private variable also through getters and setters. So we have a get password, we have a set password. This is what we use in real life also. When I say real life, when we create a framework, we use getters and setters to get the, let's say, username and password of a database, or username and password of a number of things which we want. For example, if I want to run this through getters and setters, let me create a variable here. So if I want to create a variable, how do I create? Encap. So encapsulation E equal to new encapsulation. And are still here.
No, sir.
No? Okay. So we will understand one more little concept called constructors. Okay, if I write like this, you tell me what you understand. What are you understanding here?
A method name and class name is same.
Same. Okay. So whenever a class name is a method name, that method is called constructor. So two concepts we are listening. Okay. Listen, we are getting it here. First, we're doing encapsulation, which is getters and setters. We are creating a private variable. And if we are doing encap or whatever the name, it is what? Constructor. Now, You remember how we are creating an object?
Class name, object name is equals to new operator with class name. But
Right?
that encap is a constructor.
Encap is a constructor.
Whatever you
Ah,
are highlighting, you know, that one with
so let's say
parentheses.
password is 123, something like that. Okay. If I write this indirectly now we are going one level deeper. What exactly this means? So when I create an object, indirectly it calls a constructor. See, just do something here. Control, right click. It will go to the declaration directly. See, open declaration. The declaration is nothing but it is called constructor. Now it is a parameterless constructor. We'll see constructor tomorrow class. Okay. But for now, you just understand whenever we create an object, we can create a default constructor also. If you don't have a constructor, you can create default constructor. Encap, open bracket, close bracket. This is not a default constructor. This is called parameterized constructor. Till this point, good? At least this point you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sure, good. So now, if I write 1, 2, 3, something like this, now if I call this e dot get, okay, wait, do we have string password? So public string, okay. So encapsulation, if I put dot e, just a second. So e dot get password, right? That's what I was getting. Yeah, get password is there, right? And the password doesn't require anything. We are returning the password, okay? Let's say sysout I'm putting. So if I run this program, I got the password. I created something called password as a private variable. And let's say if I do the inheritance of this class, okay? Let's say if I inherit encap, where is the class starting here? Let's say ending here. Let's say class, somebody is joining, opening. Yeah, Radhika, you have doubt?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Actually, if we are passing the value in
Hmm.
the time of when creating the object, then
Yeah.
no need to use the set method.
Set method, yeah. That's
Actually,
good
we are
question.
passing the value, no? So, is there any use of set method?
Yes, there is also use. I'll come to that. That's good question. We are actually setting something, then we use getters and setters. That's good. If you are not calling constructor, that's totally fine. Okay. Here, this is another concept also. Let us see through getters and setters also. Okay. If I'm not calling this, it will throw a mini error, and I have to call a default constructor. Now, if I want to put e dot set password, password can be 123. So now if you print here, what will happen? It will throw an error because I wrote a class. Let me remove this. See, 123 will come. This is with getters and setters. Okay. If we have parameters constructor also, we'll have a same thing. So I want to make sure one concept we'll use here. Okay. You remember last time when we had Rajesh class? Just open that. So Rajesh had something called private. If you try to use this token, no, if you try to call this token, so a dot, what was the private one token? See, can we get token here? What is the error? Change visibility of token to protected or create a getter setter for token. Getting? At least you understood.
Yes,
This
sir.
is called encapsulation. We are doing what? We are hiding the entire variable itself. Now, I want to take this value. How we can take this value? That I'll explain it here. Just see it properly. Let me write class W extension. What is this class now? Encap. Okay. So if I have a main method, now if I create a W object, W be equal to, I know that is not a proper class name. Just bear with me. So now B dot set password 123 124. Now B dot get password. So I'll just put this one like this, so that I'll show you guys I'm executing this one. So sys out shall I run this? Okay, let me run the W class. Run configurations. Instead of encap, I'm just running W. Getting 124, guys. Was I able to get encap private variable? Was I able to get? What is there in set password? What is there in set password? Password only. What is there in get password? Password only. This, what was the access level of this password?
Private.
Private, right? Now, by the end of the day, entire thing is private to encap, but still we were able to access this particular variable in by using inheritance also. Getting method. If you want to go declaration, what we are using? Password. Okay, let's come to this. I'll come to this in a second. We are creating a new password, which is a password here, and that is put into this private variable, which is accessed through getters and setters, which is accessed in inheritance. Tough and not understanding.
Sir, private variables can be accessed in the inherited classes.
No.
If it is not inherited, we cannot access.
See, Rajesh has token string private. So Abhi extends Rajesh. Can I inherit this token? A dot token. What is the issue? Change visibility of token to protected. Can I inherit?
No.
No, right? So to inherit this, we are having this getters and setters. Understood? At least you understood this one.
Yes, sir.
So it helps. We are hiding this password in real life, but if you're using getters and setters, we can actually create a new password. That's how we do in real life, right? We get two-factor authentication. Even the password, no one can access it. If you have a proper username and password, or if you have kept like OTP kind of a thing, we can still change the password. Similar concept. Through inheritance also, we can get a private variable. Understood, guys? Still confusion? Okay, do you want to take examples? Not explain the class. Shall I give you an assignments for encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance?
Sure, sir.
Okay. Will you be able to do it? So if you have not understood it, not an issue. Mainly understand encapsulation. First, let's go abstraction. I'll just revise it. Okay. Abstraction, if you read any object as abstract, it doesn't have a proper signature. If you are extending the abstract class, you have to define the signature. Okay, means the body of the method, etc. So we can easily use abstract as abstract class, and if you see this class, if this is the main class, we'll get A, something like this one, plant class. If you go plant class, it's an abstract class, we're getting an A. It is identifying an abstract class. So we have color, photosynthesis, root, and also a static method. Right? Now, we achieved inheritance, multiple inheritance by interfaces. So we create two interfaces. We are able to do this Lavanya and Chaitra interface in multiple inheritance. So we can achieve multiple inheritance order through an interface. So last but not least, we saw encapsulation. We were having a private string password, which is very dear to us. It can be a password, it can be bank details, it can be bank balance also, it can be salary also. People will not say salary, people will not say how much hike they got, but still we can get through it by getters and setters, and also with parameterized constructor or any constructor. So here I showed parameterized constructor. We'll see in another class. So in another class, we'll see parameterized constructor, this super. But to understand this, you have to understand this class. What is inheritance? What is encapsulation? What is abstraction? Okay. Only three concepts we covered today. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, chalo, we'll stop the class session, guys. Okay, let's meet tomorrow, and I'll give you the tomorrow morning. I'll give the few programs, real life examples. Try that, and I think if you have not understood, I think if you get this class, please watch the recording. Okay, please watch it. What is encapsulation and how we are using getters and setters. I'll give you a real life scenario where you have to use encapsulation, abstraction, and all. Okay, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let me stop the recording. Okay, let's meet tomorrow. Okay, it might be a different topic. I just want to give you more practice to understand. Okay, okay, guys.